gentlemen, and welcome to our first sixth grade concert. Believe me when I say this, your sixth graders have been working really hard. What I'd like you to do tonight is pay attention. If you got your cameras, get it out. If you got a recording device, get it out. Because here's how you judge growth here at Crestwood. Remember what you hear today and compare it to what you hear by the end of this school year. It's amazing, amazing amount of growth that goes on, and it's led by no other than our first class conductor, band director, Mr. Stephen Foote. We also would like to acknowledge another person, and that's Mr. Taylor, who's going to be narrating this evening. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. I have a couple of announcements, and I'll be brief, and I'll let you guys enjoy the show. Market period ends already this Friday. I don't know what's going on with the mic, but I can speak without it. Market period ends already this Friday, and the new one starts Monday. So report cards will be going home soon with your students. Make sure you start asking real soon here next week. Also, conferences. November 14th, that's Monday, from 4 to 8. Tuesday, the 15th, from 4 to 8. And Wednesday, the 16th, from noon to 4. If you get a chance, please come to conferences or send somebody to represent your family at conferences. Half days, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. School gets out at about 11:18 on those half days. Also coming up, Thanksgiving. It's going to be a half day on the 23rd, no school for the 24th and 25th. So enjoy the holiday seasons with your family. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Enjoy your evening, and let's welcome our sixth grade band.
Good evening, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, friends, neighbors, anybody. Welcome to Crestwood Middle School. This is one of the main events that I enjoy so much doing each year. I have the opportunity to broadcast and announce a lot of the different programs that go on here, but this one is my favorite, mainly because it's the first time that you'll get to hear some of these musicians. And in years to come, when you hear their name again, you say, I heard them at Crestwood. So remember, this is a memorable event, and I'm certainly happy to see all of you here. I'd like to thank Mr. Foote for giving me the opportunity to deviate from the program just a bit. Each year I try to do this because it's something very special to me. I'd like to ask all veterans in the audience, would you please stand? All veterans of any form of the military service, will you please stand? Gentlemen, along with myself, will you please remain standing? I'm a Vietnam era veteran myself, and I know what these men have probably gone through. And I say thank you to all for serving our country. At this time, we'd like to ask everyone else to stand and join them as our very own Mr. Foote. We're going to play our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for honoring that brief tribute. This is also an opportunity, in case any of you do not know Mr. Foot, for a chance for you to see that he actually does play. So he is an outstanding musician. As a prelude to this evening's performance, the Crestwood Sixth Grade Band, under the direction of Mr. Steve Foot, will play a composition they like to use as a warm-up. This piece is called Morning Tide. Not everyone learns how to play a musical instrument. I can remember my days in my youth. I tried to play. All I ended up playing was the bass drum. Some of you probably can remember similar experiences. It takes a lot of physical and mental work to learn how to play an instrument. It also takes time to practice while learning an instrument. Each of the musicians here tonight has demonstrated their ability and desire to be a musician and have earned membership in the Crestwood Sixth Grade Band. These young ladies and gentlemen are going to demonstrate what has been taught up to this point in their brief but successful musical career. After learning how to take the instruments out of the cases and assembling them, they finally got to do what they've been wanting to do all along: produce that first sound on their instruments. That sound, just a moment. Oh, that sound was something like this. No? I'm sorry, I didn't have enough to pass around. It was obvious they had some challenges facing them for the next few days. The next week proved to be quite eventful. Mr. Foot patiently worked with the band until they could produce their first notes. Now, they sound like this. Quite an improvement, huh? But they still needed a little more work before they were ready for this particular performance. Producing that first note allowed them to proceed to the first lessons, where they learned how to count while playing. This is necessary to perform together. They added a different rhythm or beat to some of those first notes, and their music began to take on a new sound. A lot better, wasn't it? This may be more interesting than the first notes, but it is still not a complete tune. You would go around whistling all day. They added a couple more new notes and discovered they could start playing some recognizable tunes. This just might be the time or the moment at home when you felt, maybe those music lessons are working. After numerous squeaks and squawks, the musicians began to sound a little more like this. This is what they sounded like at school that day. not permit us to allow each student to perform a solo. So we've asked a few individuals to volunteer their efforts and to come forward. And the very first one who volunteered was Dwayne Washington on the trumpet. Very good, Washington. Next we will have Shayla Ali Ajik, Zara Sanders, and Brittany Yonkers playing the clarinets.